Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 8 of season 2 of Chili and Jandler's The Fun Time Super Terrific Happy Hour. Welcome, Jandler.
Welcome, Joey.
Oh, yeah.
You know, sometimes I wonder why my parents named me Chandler, man. Most people just call me Bing anyway. Not you, but I'm just why do I have a name? It should just be like I should be like Seal or Madonna or something, you know? It's the last name.
You know what was crazy? Like, I remember back in when we were in high school, Tharp's name,
Uh-huh.
and like even his girlfriend called him Tharp. And
Yeah.
I'm like, but aren't you his girlfriend? Like, does that even, how does that work?
Does that transfer that way?
I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Like, I mean, not trying to offend anybody out there, so I don't want to getting all pissy and bent out of shape. But I remember, like, when I was working in the restaurant, and a gentleman of a homosexual nature.
Yeah.
Somebody was saying something. He was like, "Man, that is so gay," and I went, "Well,
Are you allowed to say that?"
Yeah. He like looked at me, and I looked at him, and I was like a real just like, and he goes, "What? I can say it." I go, well, "I didn't say you couldn't. I just, I thought people that were like that were, you know." He's like, "That's just what people say," and I was like, "I just threw me off for a little bit."
Hey, do you remember how last episode was National Transfer Money to Your Daughter Day?
I see
Guess
that.
what it is
like,
now. See, last week you were cool. Last episode, but now you have to give money to all three of your sons. Apparently,
I'm gonna make sure they don't listen to this podcast, and they definitely don't have their access to. So I can make sure they don't have that.
You should be like, I'll give you a penny. That's all it counts, right? It's also the Navy's birthday today, so kudos to the men and women of the Navy.
And I believe you were a seaman at one point.
I was, and that wasn't very long. And then I got myself promoted. You know,
you got shot up the shaft. You were no longer
shot out the shaft, yeah, and we grew from there.
you erected your career.
Yeah, after it went down, right? It got hard after that, you know. It got too hard, and I was like, "That's it," you know.
Do you ever think that you were like prematurely placed in a different spot, or I mean, was
you talking about around the world?
Yeah, I just went like, you ever felt like you got prematurely ejected to a different position?
No, because I always felt like I had some people to like ask a helping hand for, you know.
Yeah.
I was like, so I was never too stressed. Like, how long can they keep this going, right?
I know. I'm waiting for you to. I'm like halfway listening to what you're saying. I'm like, what's another joke? What's another one? This is good. Let's see how we go.
Maybe we're not PG. Maybe we're more PG-13 after all. You know.
I'm all, and that one goes back to school because of anatomy class.
Yeah, you're like I paid attention every now and then.
That's what we should do. Is it come up with our own little shtick to do? Remember the Austin Powers when he saw it's a big long shaft with 2 balls.
You know what? Have you seen the Saturday Night Live skits? They're called Science Room, the Science Classroom. Oh, I'll send it to you, man. They're hilarious. Not only are they funny, it's like so realistic as teachers, right? I got to send it to you. When you see it, you'll understand it more. But man, there's like a couple of them. They're all pretty good. All right, so you know, I didn't originally mean to plan this. Where's the mouse at? As another Ask a Principal, but let me go ahead and ask you this, Joey, in my Seinfeld voice. So, what's the deal with Gene Pass rewards, man? Why did Evan always want to give this out? You know.
Too bad I can't be like on a video with like a fro and just come at me like all Cosmo Kramer.
Yeah.
Newman Costanza. Yeah. So the Gene Pass, because everybody loves jeans.
Yeah.
Because it's just a little more comfortable. And you know what it is? The best part about it for admin is that everybody seems to love the Gene Pass. They work for it, and it's absolutely free.
It is absolutely free, but when you I don't know, bust your, and they're like, "Here's the Jeans Pass," you're like, "Thanks," you know. It's like that's it, you know.
But
that's all I get.
I think the Gene Pass lost a little bit of its luster after COVID. Like, because I think before that it was like Gene Pass was like as if you throw your dog like a steak. Gene Pass.
Yeah.
We can do jeans on Fridays. And then it's like one of those things where you're like, really? I bet you if you went back and looked at the handbook beforehand anyway, I'm sure it probably didn't say anything about jeans were off limits in the first place. People could probably wear jeans all the time. It's just like,
What? I know other schools in my district, they wear jeans Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Right? So like 3 days a week they wear it. I've told, I'll stand on the record for this. Obviously, it doesn't mean anything to me, to anybody, because I'm not an admin person. But preschool teachers, kinder teachers, first grade, I think they should all wear jeans or like, as long as they're professional, like anything that's, as I said, professional type leggings. Those 3 grade levels are
they're always
always
on the ground.
constantly, they're on the ground. It's like they don't need to be wearing dresses or skirts or whatever, nice high heels or something. I'm hoping these are mostly women, but I'm just saying it's like, they're always doing stuff that's gonna get dirty. So it's like, yeah, I don't have because I think what people fail to realize, you can wear jeans and still look nice.
Yeah.
It's not like, as long as you're not wearing like some crazy jeans.
I think it's just one of those things that it used to be like, especially back in the day, like teaching was actually more of a, not saying it's not, but it was more of like a respected profession. Now it's not as respected anymore. And then too, like the way that like people dress up. I mean, you have dudes wearing nice suits with like a pair of Jordans. It's like, okay, well,
To school?
I mean, I've seen people like that. Yeah.
Are they teachers or admin people?
More like, I don't really see a lot of teachers that I've seen with suits and stuff, but like more administrative type.
No, I mean, it's cool. The reason I asked is, I was like, obviously not now, it's too hot down here, but I was like, the most I wear is like nice. I don't even wear slacks. I like corduroys because they look nice, they look professional, and they're comfortable, right?
Yeah.
And then I wear a shirt and a tie. But I'm like, man, I wouldn't wear a suit because, dude, it's too hot to wear a suit, especially now.
What sucked is back, I don't know, a couple years ago I got like a really nice like trench coat, real nice,
Yeah.
like, a dark gray trench coat, almost looked like a pea coat ish, but like a trench coat length from Men's Warehouse for dirt cheap, man. Like $500 jacket for like I think $75, and I
Don't Flash,
huh?
Don't Flashers wear those?
Well, yeah, I mean, I bought it off of a flash. That's where I got it from. That's why it's so cheap, right? I'm like, what's this one staying in the front? He's like, don't worry about it.
What did he sell it to you half off?
I got one for you. Throwback joke.
Yeah.
I got it from a flasher. Asked him what the stain in the front was, and he's like, "Don't worry about it. I used to be in the Navy." But yeah.
That's why it's called a pea coat, right? I got you.
And so, but I never get to wear it. I think I've worn it like 4 or 5 times, and even on those 4 or 5 times that I wore it, I was kind of forcing it because it was like one of those like winter days where it's cold in the morning, and by the afternoon you could wear a t-shirt. And so I was like, man.
No, I started to get my more Texas roots blood, from when we grew up.
Wow.
Even though I spent 10 plus years in Illinois, see, up there in Illinois, I could wear sweaters, right? Because we have 4 seasons. You get winter, it snows, things like that. Down here, I swear there's like maybe 2.5 to 3 months where I'm like, yeah, I could wear like what I've started doing now is I wear these zipper hoodies, right, with a tie, and then like when it gets hot, I'm like, well, just take the zipper hoodie off because it's like it looks nice, and you're kind of sporty at the same time. But then I'm like, well, I got to peel a layer off because it's the temperature is great, is like it's gone up.
Jacket off.
There was a day There was a day I bought a sweater online and I wore it, and I hadn't even left the house yet. I had the sweater on for no more than 10 minutes. Man, I was sweating, and I was just like, yeah, we got to change. There's no way I can make it today. Like, I was just pouring down sweat, and I hadn't even left the house. That's how hot that sweater was. And I was like, it's not going to work for Texas. It's too much, man. Too much.
And that sucks. Like, there's some guy, like, they got some decent, nice, like, winterish type clothes and stuff that you can get on some good clearance. But you wear them for, like, one day here. And the rest of it's like, Like, shoot, you realize we are almost knee deep in October. It was still like 90 something degrees. We only
I,
got
I
3
was
more.
told it. I think it was last week. I was told a teacher. I was like, I was watching a football game, and I forget what game it was. And the announcer was like, "It's 67 degrees here," and I'm like, "What?" I was like,
Yeah,
"It's the mid-90s here." Oh, and then I'm like, "What time of the year is it?" I'm like, "We're almost in October, and we had a cool day today, and it was what, like mid-80s with a nice breeze,
I know. I
something
wake
like
up in
that."
the morning, it's like 70 something, and I'm like, oh, it feels beautiful.
Yeah, as long as
Which
it's
then
not
also
humid.
makes me feel old that I'm commenting about the weather, like, oh,
Yeah.
such a nice day.
Well, I mean, it's just like you said, it's like it's October now. It's quote unquote fall. Halloween's around the corner, and people are still wearing shorts and t-shirts. You
It
know?
was crazy. I was at Walmart the other day. We ain't even past Halloween yet, and they already got all the Christmas stuff out too.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and I was like, that's how you got Jack the Pumpkin King right there, because like they put the Halloween stuff and Christmas out at the same time.
Are you one now? You switch the subject. Are you one of those people that get mad at others when they after Thanksgiving they already have Christmas decorations up, and you're like, what the?
I used to. Now we try to put ours up a little bit, just kind of make it a little more Christmassy, brighten up the season thing. The reason why I would get irritated is I'm like, why you gotta show off, man? Like, why you gotta be like, hey, let me go put up all my stuff. Why don't you just relax? It's Thanksgiving. Go buy some Black Friday crap, and like everybody else does. Why you gotta put up Christmas lights and make everybody else look bad?
You're like be lazy son of a
Exactly. Like
like I am. You know?
eat 15 servings of turkey and stuffing and sit your fat butt on the TV in front of the TV watching football. And then let
And
everybody else go
rewatch
shop.
the Cowboys lose that game or something. You know?
Uh,
You guys should win. You got the Giants this year or something?
no, it's the Patriots this week.
No. It's Thanksgiving.
Oh, I don't even know.
You have a divisional game for Thanksgiving.
All I know
Y'all
is
should
like,
win this week, man.
there's-
If y'all lose, I don't think you're gonna lose. I still think it's gonna happen. I don't think you should worry about it.
all I know is, man, they kill me. They kill me with this stuff, with these losses. When you should like, I was thinking they go into the break 5-1, maybe 4-2, and I already got the one, and it wasn't against the team I thought it was. So now I'm like, great,
Well, you know who's coming next week, right?
Philly.
No, it's San Fran next week, man.
Oh, is it? And then Philly? Is that what it is?
I think so. After that, but that's San Fran next week, man.
Maybe Brock Purdy will break his arm again.
Yeah,
And
maybe
we'll be like,
Dak will actually not throw to the other team.
we'll spot you Trey Lance back.
All right. So I got a little note here. My Meet the Parents speech. I can't remember if I talked about this last season, but it's still going on this year. So if it's a repeat, it's a repeat. It's Pete and repeat, right? I got one student's always telling me stuff is stolen. And I'm like, how do you know it's stolen? I was like, what's missing? And I'm like, did you look in your desk? Did you look in your cubby? Blah, blah, blah. But what gets me is why it's my Meet the Parents speech. They'll be like, he or she stole my pencil. And I'm like, why? Why do you know they did it? And they're like, well, it's yellow. And I'm like, do you think the company only made one yellow pencil in the world and you're the one that bought it? I was like, there's a lot of yellow pencils that have that little number 2 on it. I don't know that that's yours. Did you see him go through your desk? And they're like, no. Did anybody else see him go through your desk? They're like, no. And I'm like, chances are, and I'm really being serious here, you probably dropped it on the ground. You probably were too lazy to pick it up and they grabbed it. That's not stealing. Yeah. But it always gets me because they're like, that's my marker. And I'm like, they all look the same. How do you know it's your marker?
Same pack.
Yeah, it's like, because every parent pretty much buys like Crayola markers or whatever. It's like, how do you know it's your marker? They all look exactly the same, you know?
You know, I'm Googling it right now because I'm curious now that we're talking about pencils. Did they ever make number 1 pencils?
No, I remember a joke about that, but no, I don't think they did.
Well, because
Maybe
I'm like,
that was maybe,
why do they call them pencils?
why they call them pencils or why they call them number 2 pencils?
Yeah,
Did you get an answer?
I actually did. It doesn't make any sense because I've never seen one before. It says number 1 and number 2 pencils differ in their lead composition, affecting the hardness and darkness of their marks. But
Mm.
it's a bunch of crap. I've never seen a number 1 pencil.
You know what you and I should do now? Not only are we gonna write our children's book, we should come up with a number 3 pencil.
Yeah.
Teacher approved, number 3.
It's,
Never
tell you
needs to
what,
be sharpened.
it's a number 3 pencil because it's a little runny and it goes out the front and the back.
Yeah, and it's magic or whatever.
The mystery of the number 3 pencil.
Just saying. All right, this last thing here, dude. I don't know why that asterisk is there.
I think that's the wink, wink, COVID pink eye.
Wink. So the last week and a half, man, I had a student with COVID and another student with pink eye. The pink eye kid, we'll start with him, told me his eye hurt yesterday. Luckily, I sent him to the nurse because I was just thinking maybe he ran into a door at home or something, And so I was like, yeah, okay, let's go send you to the nurse. I was, my brain wasn't clicking. And I sent him to the nurse, get the ice pack, and he comes back, and I forget what he said, but then his mom ends up picking him up shortly thereafter, and I get a message from mom, and she's like, yeah, I got eye drops for him. He's got pink eye. Is he allowed to come back to school tomorrow? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, you gotta call the nurse. So I was like, I don't think so, but I was like, I'm not sure. Don't they have to be out for like 24 hours or something?
I don't know with pink eye. I haven't had to deal with that one in a while.
Well, I know you have to get the antibiotics or whatever, but you got to make sure they're not contagious. And so I always feel like it's like a 24-hour period, but I could be wrong.
I don't.
You're the doctor here, Joey. I mean, you should know that.
I am. This is true. With pink eye though, I don't remember which movie it was Knocked Up or what movie it was, but like remember like I know it was Seth Rogen, and they're at the gentleman's club and the girl's rubbing her butt and he's like, that's how you get pink eye. I'm like, where was that kid at? Like, he's 7, right? Why don't you be like, look here, mom and dad, maybe you need to not worry about him coming to school. You need to figure out where he's at after school.
Yeah. Well, the COVID girl's been out like a week and a half. She's supposed to be back Tuesday. So
what? COVID's not that thing anymore, man. It's like a 3-day deal.
Well, she had a bad reaction to it. She actually had to go to the hospital.
Oh.
So it's like I was telling a couple of the teachers, her cousin. So I have her and her cousin in my class, right? And her cousin, he comes and tells me like on Monday, he's like, yeah, she's in the hospital. And I'll tell you, this guy made it sound like she was on death row, right? Like he made it sound like she was terrible. And so I reached out to mom and I'm like, hey, I'm sorry to hear what's going on. Like if you need anything, let me know, type stuff. And she's like, yeah, we'll be back to school next week. And I'm like, man, he made it sound bad. And in my head, I'm like, he made it sound bad. And you're like, well, she's going to come back to school next week. Mom's like, she'll be all right. And I'm
okay.
Like, yeah, I'm like, whatever. Okay.
You're like, oh, hey, so in that case, there's a lot of homework the kid needs to do.
Yeah. You're like, actually, now you think about it, my AP, I need to call I need the 504 paperwork from the mom, but I didn't want to bother her because her daughter's in the hospital,
Oh, yeah.
But she's doing good, so that's cool, man. But it was just like weird, That's why you don't trust 7-year-old stories because you don't know what they're, a 7-year-old that tells stories, you don't know what they're talking about.
You would think you would know that, man, being around for so long.
Yeah, well, that's why I asked them. That's why I asked mom, but I was just like, to me, it was so different, It's like night and day.
Show up with like yellow flowers. I'm so sorry for your loss. She's like, coming back tomorrow. Lost my patoot.
I had one of the kids fell down at recess today playing Dude, watching second graders play basketball, by the way, is so hilarious. They dribble, run. It's like they just make up their own rules.
Yeah.
But his kid falls down, and another kid comes like, hey, so-and-so hurt himself. I go over there. There's like a little nick like this, right? They tell me he's bleeding. It's red. There's no blood. It's just red. And I'm like, do you think you can wait? Because we're about to go to lunch and whatnot. I was like, do you think you can wait and walk it off? Or do you want to sit out, And he's like, I'll be fine. I'm like, okay.
Being such a sissy.
Yeah. It's like, you're good, man. Rub some dirt on it, right?
Oh, it's funny stuff, dude. I like that.
Well, funny for you. It brings back memories for me, you know. So what happens when you bend your knee the other way and hyperextend it, and coaches are like, "No, I don't think you know what you're talking about."
You're like,
And you're
no.
like, "Whatever, whatever." So anyway, break time, sir.
Sounds good. See you
All
on the
right,
other
man.
side.
Let's roll to that break, and we'll be right back. All right.
Yes, sir. What do you?
You think you can do this?
I'm just gonna knock it out like straight up, like boom, boom,
Straight
boom.
out, man.
You ready?
I got you.
Everybody, glasses in the air, and we go. Prost.
Pros
Gun Bay.
for.
I was just gonna do them all. Let's tell you, like
Okay, okay, gotcha.
they know who we're talking to.
They know what we're talking about. I got you.
Prost, Gun Bay, Saude. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Again. Cheers. I hope for Barbadans. Ta Sante. Cheers, hoser. Salud. Tage. Skal.
All right. So I'll just take Germany, South Korea, Brazil, England, Australia, Barbados, Canada, Colombia, Philippines, Norway. Congrats. We salute you.
We salute you. Showing.
Oh, this world, man. All those memories, right?
I know.
There we go.
All right, everybody, come on down to Joking with Jans. That's right, here's a game show you can play at home and try and test your knowledge and see how many more you get correct than incorrect. So stick around and have fun and laugh listening to Joking with Jans.
Now it's time for Joking with Jans, right?
Yeah.
Now I know you took this quiz on the side. We're gonna do a couple of those questions, and we'll reveal who you were and who I was. Did you ever at one point think you were gonna be? Did you ever think you were gonna get a character and you're gonna be like, I didn't want to be that person?
But like, there were some questions that I'm like, if I pick this one because I feel like it's me, am I gonna end up being one of the girls? Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying, like, I'm. That'd be kind of one of those weird things where you're like, alrighty, who's your?
You're like, I don't want to reveal that question or that answer anymore. Oh,
girl. Apparently, I'm Rachel.
Yeah. You're like, what if you were Monica and I was Chandler? Then it's just like, that's weird.
That's all.
They got married. You know, you're like, all right. What was your? So we'll ask you a couple questions. What if you went to the cafe Central Perk? What would you order, sir? Iced caramel macchiato, Americano, house blend, hot tea, coffee with extra cream and sugar, or fair trade coffee with soy milk and raw sugar? What'd you take?
That one, like, because I'm not a big coffee guy, so I went with the one that I felt like would probably be the sweetest. So I just did the coffee with the extra cream and sugar.
Okay. You know, I picked the shortest answer, and I was like, hot tea. I was like, whatever.
Yeah, that's it. Like, the first question I did that, I was like, oh, this quiz is gonna suck because I'm not gonna get any of these things. But then the rest of the questions, I was like, okay, I feel it. Who's that?
That was when Phoebe got married because they were outside in the snow. That's a good question. It's been a while since we watched season 9 or whatever.
I'm like, who's that lady?
I don't like this question, but pick a bouquet.
I know. I was like,
white lilies.
I just did the red roses because I was like, I guess, because I'm like, why? Again, this is one of question. Am I a girl? Like, which one?
Remember what I picked.
Which one? I think
I went an array with colors because I was just like, whatever. All right, what's your dream job? I know what I got here. Fashion buyer, caterer, singer, songwriter, actor, professor, advisor, advertising exec. Gee, I wonder. I wonder if this doesn't kind of narrow it down for people, you know?
But that's the thing is, I picked actor.
All right. Yeah.
There was
Pick a
some of the ones where I'm
haircut.
like, oh, this one I just went clean because I mean I got no hair, man, so I'm clean.
Well, I mean, I have hair, but I also went clean. What's your style? What did you pick here?
I think I want to say I did the blazer one because that was the one that I felt would be the one best for me given the options.
If you were going for Choi, by the way, you should have gone with muscle hugging V-necks. You know, just so you know.
Because I mean I'm a little fatter now, so I was like muscle hugging instead of be gut hugging.
Yeah. Okay. You're like, it's not accurate enough. What's your decor like?
This one,
Dude.
honestly, I did. I think I did the antiques one.
Do you know what I picked for this? I picked tacky, cheesy, and sporty. Honestly.
Because I was like, that would probably be me. Like when I was.
Where's
single.
Antique? Do you know who Antiques was, man? That's Ross.
And like there were certain like questions like the person that popped up, I was like, I don't think that's me.
Do you spy on your neighbors?
Only if they're naked.
Only if they're naked. I did the same thing. Where is that at?
A.
Hey, yeah, there you go. Like people in real life, you do what you want to do. I don't care. Couple more, right? What do you geek out over?
Totally did
Sandwiches?
Sports.
Sports? Yeah, same thing, man. Same thing. That's why we got the same answer. We got a lot of same answer choices right now. When you think about it.
I thought you said you got somebody different.
No, I was joking with you because I expected you to get Ross. I was like, or somebody that you're like, somebody other than Joey. I was like, did you get so and so? What do you like to read?
I just picked the newspaper.
Oh, see, I picked classics.
Because that was the thing is like
Let's go.
some of these questions I was like, they're not really my thing. So I'm like, I don't know.
Let's go two more, right? And then we'll reveal. What's your favorite instrument, sir?
It was which one do you play?
Oh, do you play an instrument? The guitar? No, my resume says yes. That would be a no. Tambourine, piano, or harmonica?
I said no. I said
Right,
that
just
would
so
be
you know,
a no.
If you wanted Joey, it should have been no, but my resume says yes, just so you know.
I just went with
He
like,
lied on his resume a lot. And last one, are you into sports?
mine was I'm competitive.
Yeah, I'm competitive. All right, so go ahead, sir, and reveal to us what was your friend's character type?
Mine was Chandler Bing.
Chandler Bing.
Chandler Bing.
Yeah. I think I forgot to mention that when we started joking with Jans. This was the Friends trivia quiz. I was curious to see if you actually would get Joey, but remember you are Joey, so I guess it makes sense, right?
When I think it's if we'd have done this quiz 15 years ago, it'd have been a lot different.
Or would you pick some different choices?
Yeah.
The muscle-bound shirts, things like that.
Yeah, well, maybe, but I think probably would have picked a few other things different. I don't know.
Well, I like how it says we both have it says both of us have our mind is sharp. We don't miss much, and we're always the one to read between the lines. We're both funny, and we mess up a lot, but we always are striving to be the best and set. I can't read that last one.
Things right.
Set things right. Something was in the way of the screen. Something about this. So.
So that wraps up this edition of Hijinks and Gamery. Please join us in the future for more laughs, fun, and obviously games here on Joking with Jams.
That was funny, man. I mean, you are Joey, so you ended up with the Chandler, so the Chan man, you know. All right, we're gonna end before we go to our social media plug. A little did you know? There was actually a successful Tinder match in Antarctica. The dating app is popular around the globe, but didn't have a connection on the least inhabited continent until 2014. when a pair of research scientists, a man working at Antarctica's McMurdo Station and a woman camping about 45-minute helicopter ride away, found they had matched on Tinder. Dude, when I found this, I kind of put it on the slide, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, Tinder, that's the hookup app, right? And I was like, I was just like, man, it reminds me, there was a teacher a couple years ago. I asked her where she met her husband, and she got really nervous, right? And I didn't know why. And she's like, we met on Tinder. And I was like, okay. And it didn't ring bells in my head. And then later on, I was like, well, now I know why she was shy about that. But I was like, it doesn't matter. You guys are married now, you know? Okay.
I think the app is not really that was not the intent of the app. I think the app just kind of like into that. But going back to your slide,
the hookup place. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that app probably was like, well, there's nobody else on the entire continent, so it's either this or none.
This are penguins, right? This are seals.
Yeah, it's like I'm like, oh, that's probably why I was like, well, you finally have somebody that you can hang out with. Good luck. Hopefully it works.
I can't believe they bragged about it. Hey, yeah, it works on Antarctica. Come down here.
Even down here in the middle of nowhere.
There was a guy I met in the Navy that had been stationed in Antarctica for like, I think 14 months or whatever. And you have to get psych eval to go down there. They have to make sure that you're like not gonna like crack or whatever, you know. That's how stress. I guess it's just so different, you know. There's just nothing out there that they got to make sure you're not gonna like, I don't know, wig out or whatever, you know.
I'm thinking like you need to get a psych eval afterwards, man. Like that's when I would wig out.
Maybe both. Maybe it's both, man. Did you ever watch The Big Bang Theory?
No.
No, you missed out, man. It was a good show. It's still a good show if you watch the reruns.
I feel like
But
I might have to.
They went down there there was an end of a season where they went down there and then they came back the next season. So, but no, that show is funny, man. It's just like, it's hard to explain. Like, obviously there's a lot of nerd references. No offense to people, but just a lot of stuff that people consider nerd things or like dorky or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But they're very like, it's real, but it's also kind of, it's cool and funny. Like I swear, if you watched it, you'd probably love it. You know.
I might have to like watch it like from the beginning or something like that. Like now you can binge stuff, you know.
Oh yeah. But like Big Bang Theory, Seinfeld, Friends. I mean, I'm sure that those are the top 3 shows I can think of that are like on so many networks that you can like see it all over the place, you know?
Yeah.
So it's not hard to catch up and binge or whatever. But all right, dude, you want to hit the social media plug before we go?
Yep. So you can catch us on social media at Choey and Jan. That's CHOEY, the letter N, JAN. And that's on X, formerly Twitter, Facebook, Threads, Instagram. We're also on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
And
TikTok.
TikTok, there you go.
Yeah.